Well, our two biggest influences was progressive rock and heavy metal. You know, we were influenced by the progressive bands of the 70s, bands like Yes and Rush and Pink Floyd and Genesis and Frank Zappa. And then, but, you know, being children of the 80s, we grew up with heavy metal, so bands like Metallica and Black Sabbath and Iron Maiden and Judas Priest. So when we put the band together in '85, we kind of just naturally put the two together. You know, we wanted to be more progressive than all of our heavy favorite bands were, but we wanted to be heavier than all of our favorite progressive bands were. So we kind of just put them together, and that's how we ended up being Dream Theater. I don't think it's as cut and dry as certain members bringing certain styles. I mean, like I don't know. Maybe I'm just a untraditional music fan, but I listen to everything. So I probably listen to the most metal in the band. I listen to like all of today's heavy stuff, but I also probably have a huge background of old progressive music. I mean, maybe I'm not typical because I kind of listen to everything, but some of the other guys maybe bring certain more directions. Like James, our singer, is more maybe from the commercial pop direction. You know, he grew up listening to bands like Journey, and you know, today he'll be, you know, he's into Maroon 5 or whatever. And then Jordan, our keyboardist, he comes from a more pure prog background. He doesn't have a metal background. He grew up more on Gentle Giant and Genesis and ELP and stuff. So he brings more of that side in. And then John Petrucci, I think he's more from the, I mean, he grew up with a lot of metal bands and a lot of progressive bands, but also maybe more instrumental music, you know, more of the guitar-based stuff and more jazz fusion. I don't know, but it's not as cut and dry. I mean, we all listen to different things, really. I think that's the big melting pot that makes Dream Theater what it is.
Do those different kind of sensibilities often make it difficult to construct a song, or do they end up sort of...
I think the different influences, you would think it would make it difficult. I mean, if we were trying to write pop music or one style of music, then we probably would be constantly battling out, you know, where we were going to go. But the philosophy with us is we let the music go wherever it wants to go. I mean, we don't write traditional 3-4 minute songs. Our songs end up being 12, 15-minute songs because everybody's free to bring in that influence. And we could go from a U2 or Peter Gabriel direction and then take it to a Pantera direction all within the same song, you know. And because we give ourselves that freedom and we're not kind of confined by trying to fit into one category, everybody's able to bring in all those influences and ideas. And we let the songs expand and grow and become whatever they want to be.